Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am continuing regarding the pivot table topics, wherein I was already discussed about how to create pivot table and how to use filter, rows, column, and values using the pivot table fields. Today we will explore more option using different outputs. So let's start by creating a new pivot table. So as go to the insert tab wherein you can search for pivot table, select from table and range. Using this sheet, I put Control A and click OK. So again, you will be able to see pivot table fields, pivot table analyze, design. So I want to explore this time product category onto the rows, sum of sales onto the values, and in the column region. You will be able to see the sum of sales happened in the East region with the product category is furniture. And accordingly, you will be able to see the grand total. So let's explore today the value field setting. As I have already discussed, have we can summarize the values by different option, including sum, count, average, max, min, product, count numbers, standard deviations. So again, I'm just choosing average and you will be able to see average of sales as per the product category based on the different regions. And you will be able to see the grand total across the rows and the columns. So now I'm in the show value as tab, wherein we will discuss each options through this example. So I'm choosing percent of grand total. Let's see what will happen when I show value as percent of grand total, where is the base field is product category. Click OK. So it is showing the 100% as in the grand total, including the rows and column. First, I'm just changing the sum of the sales, and herein you can able to see that the it is showing you the grand total. So what does it mean, the grand total here, percent of grand total? It means that it is showing you that 12.19% has been sold out in the East region in the product category of the furniture, wherein you will be see that there is a 40.27% in the furniture category, and in the office supplies category there is a 45.55%, and 14.18% has been sold out in the technology product category, wherein in the East region, total 25.69% and 25.76 in North, 21.48 in South, 27.08 in West. So likewise, we can see of the grand total percent as per the different product categories based on the different region. So percent of grand total means it is a total of grand all rows and all column. If you uh, sum of all rows total, then you will get 100%, and if you sum of all column, then you will get 100%. Let's check what does it mean of percent of column total. As the name suggests, it will show you the values as the sum of like percent of column total as in 100%. So every column has a total of 100%. You can see like in the east region or in the north region, all is considered as 100%, wherein you can say that in the east region, the furniture is 47.744% has been sold out. The sales has been done in the office supplies category is 35.42% in the east region only. If you consider the north region, then accordingly it is bifurcated. Likewise for the south region and the west region. But if you see in the row total, you will be able to see it will bifurcate row total accordingly as in column total. So this is the meaning of the percent of column total. Now check percent of row total. It is just opposite of percent of column total, wherein the row of this values, total rows of this values becomes 100%. Base field would remain same as in product category. So as if you consider only furniture, then in the east, south, north, west region, you will be able to see the bifurcation accordingly. So the most sales has been done in the west region, followed by east region, then north, and then last south. And you can see the column total, that is 25.69% sales has been done in the east region, including furniture, office supplies, and technology. So this is meaning of the row total. If you select percent off, so you will get the category to choose what would be the base field and what would be the base item. So I'll keep as it is product category as in base field, and in the base item, I'll consider furniture. So it will give you the values based on furniture. So it will consider the whatever the values of as in the sales present, it will consider the 100%, and accordingly it will show you the values of its supplies and the technology on the basis of furniture. So as you can see in the furniture, each region considered 100%, 100%, 100%. And if you consider office supplies and the technology, you will be able to see that in the grand total that there is a 13% more sales has been done than furniture, and it is only 35% sales has been done in the technology, which is two less than furniture. And accordingly it is bifurcate as per the different region. As in the east region it is 36.11% and then 43.90%. So if you consider in the north region, the office supplies has been having the most sales in the north region, and it is like 31% more than the furniture, and it is 43% 90%, means it is less than furniture as well. So let's take another option, that is percent of parent row total. Percent of parent row total is equals to as same as percent of column total. As you have remembered, it is showing you the column total only, and you can see it is bifurcate the values as per the column total and giving you the bifurcation in the row itself. Likewise, when you go for percent of parent column total, it is same as row total, percent of row total. So it will show you the row total as in 100% and bifurcate the values accordingly. So coming to next option, it is giving you the percent of parent total. Percent of parent total means it will give you the all values as in 100%. And difference, if you select difference from, then it will give you the values wherein base field would be the product categories and the base item would be furniture. Then it will show you the values, the difference from particular furniture. That means the 797 sales value is less than the furniture and it is minus 2009. That means it is 2009 less than the value of the furniture. So through this we can see that how it is related to the furniture based on the different region, and we can find the in percentage as well. So for that we have difference percent difference from. So in the same likewise you can see all those values in the percentage. Then we have running total, percent running total in. So what you will see that when I select running total, then it will give you the same values when we are using the sum of sales. Remember this is 3145.59, and let's say now I am using no calculation, it will keep as it is. Okay. So what is the difference between the running total and the sum of sales? That is the question. So there is a difference when you select running total. So it will give you the value as in like sum of the precedence to the previous value, and the sum value gives you the like it will sum all values and gives you the sum. But when you select the running total, it will give you the values addition to precedence value as well. So here you can see in the office supplies 5494 and then 6630.04. So that means in the east region total sum of sales is 6630.04. It is a total sales present, which you can be able to see in the technology product category. So it is showing you the value including furniture, office supplies, and the technology. And here uh, the values contain the furniture and including furniture and office supplies. So again, I'm letting you know when you choose no calculation, then you will see that the uh, values will change of the office supplies and the technology. Hope you can able to understand this. So this is the difference of sum of sales and the running total. Running total means it will consider the precedence value and add that value as well. But sum of sales means it will only sum the particular value. So let's consider another. And if you want to see the person running total in, then it will give you that is as well. So here you can see that all technology is in 100% as it is considered total. So it is 47.44%, then 82.87%, and then it is 100%. Likewise, we have rank smallest to largest or largest to smallest. So I choose largest to smallest. So furniture has highest sales in the east region. In the north region, office supplies has highest sales. In the south region, also office supplies has most sales. And in the west region, furniture has most sales. And the grand total, if you see, office supplies has most sales. So likewise, we can explore all these options using these show values. We can uh, find different options. If you consider index, show values as index, click OK. So you will be able to see that grand total would be 1, and yeah, like in the row in the column itself, it gives you total 1. And remember, index won't be able to greater than 1. And this index is used for comparing the values with one or another. Okay, so this is all about the different options present in the value field settings. You can see different option, like if you want to move these values to report filter or row labels or the column labels, you can select that. Now I am just selecting this as in no values, no calculations. Sorry. um So you can see the sum of sales as per the different categories based on the different region. Now I want to show you how to calculate the top customer name based on the sum of sales and on the basis of region. So I have chosen the customer name as in the rows and wanted to see that top 5 customer who is having more number of sales as per the region. So I'll drop down this use drop down from the menu, and we can sort this order A to Z or Z to A, or more sort option we have present, either like ascending A to Z by a customer name, as we have only one rows value, so it is grayed out. However, if we have multiple present in this rows box, then you will be able to see we can select other column name here. So accordingly, we can choose to sort. Now, wanted to, as I told you earlier, that I want to use top 5 or top 10 customer name. So let's choose top 5. Okay, by sum of sales. So it will show you only top 5 customer based on the sum of sales, which belongs to, like, Kathleen Taylor is the uh, person who is having the sum of sales, top 5 sales as per the East region. Or let's say, just remove this region from here, then you will be able to see that top 5 values by sum of sales. Here it I have selected top 5 items. So mm, top 5 items only I have to select on the basis of sum of sales. And also we have to use, we have to sort to A to Z or Z to A. So accordingly, it will give you the top five customer name based on the sum of sales. Likewise, if you want to see that customer names equals to, that means sum of sales equals to 479.51, then it will give you the only customer name whose sum of sales is 479.51. Likewise, we can explore does not equals to, greater than or equals to, sum of sales is greater than 700. So no one is there who has been done more than 700. Let's take a smaller value, 300. So there are these customers who has the say sum of sales is greater than 300. So accordingly, we can explore different option using the value filter. And in the label filter, we have label filter as well, wherein equals, not equals, begins with, greater than, between, not between, and in the value less than or equals to, between. So like show items for which the does not begin with T. Okay, so it will remove all those customer name whose belongs, who does not begin from T. So you won't be able to see any customer name who start with T. Okay. Likewise, we can use um, greater than option here, like show items which is greater than uh, 5 characters or 10 characters. So you will be accordingly able to see that. You can able to explore all those options through this drop down menu. And I have already explained to use how we can use wildcard characters, including question mark and asterisk. Question mark is for only for the single character, and asterisk is for the sequence of the characters. So that's all about the label filter, value filter. So let's remove, okay, and sort it A to Z. So now I want to let you know about different options present in the pivot table analyze tab, wherein I have already covered few of things. Now let's talk about the refresh and the refresh all. So refresh all means it will give you the latest data by refreshing all sources in the workbook. Let's say we made changes in the data set, original data sets, and if we select refresh all, then it will refresh all the worksheets present in the workbook. But if you choose refresh, then it will get the latest data from the source connected to the active cells. Means it will only refresh the data where in which like it is connected to the active cells only. So this is the difference between refresh and refresh all. If you use refresh, then it is only the data will refresh for a specific pivot table. But if you select refresh all, then it will refresh all pivot table connected to the data source. So whenever if you will change the data in the default data set, then do not forget to use refresh or refresh all accordingly. If you want to change the data source, you can change the data source from here. And there are pivot charts option also present, through which if you want to see based on the region, let me select the region here and remove the customer name and pivot chart. So we have different chart present here. So you can select any charts to define here, define this data, to visualize this data. So you can see in the east, north, south, west region can be visualized using the sum of sales in the y-axis and the region in the x-axis. I will cover this chart later on in the more explained way. So in the pivot table analyze, you can see insert slicer or insert timeline. So let me again put customer name and remove the region. Okay. So I'm using the slicer now, and let me help you to know about how to when to use slicer and when to use timeline. It is exactly like to filter the data visually, and it is much easier. Like I am inserting a slicer, so it will give you the pop-up like for which option do you want to use slicer. So I want to select for the region. Click OK. So this will come up when you select the slicer, and you can use like when I select the east region, so these are the customers belongs from the east region. So you can able to see directly from here using the slicers that we can choose north, south, west, and able to see which customer belongs to which region using this. Hope you understood the concept of the slicer. Slicer means it helps you visually to apply the filters. And we have one more option that insert timeline. So it is order date. So timeline means it will show you the data accordingly as per the order date. You can drag it or drag it to like you want to know the customer who whose sales has been done till October. So you can able to see these customers whose sales has been done, and through this you can drag and drag out. Let's say it is start from 2020. I want to use 2021. Okay, so this is a 2021. So just dragging out 2021 January. So yeah, it has been selected that I want to know the sales, sum of sales, and also the name of the person whose sales start from 2021 to October 2025, and in the East region only. So you will be able to see these all are the customer name. Let's say you want to go for only 2020, and you can select the months as well or the quarter or the year. Let's say I want to know only 2021 to 2023. So you can select that well as from here, or you want to use no quarter, month, and day. You can able to see. You can apply the filter using the timelines. Hope you're able to understand the timeline concept as well. So this is all about the pivot table, and you can explore all those options present here, and accordingly you can practice different results using the pivot table. And the slicers and timeline will help you when you visualize the data in the form of the chart. So in there, this timeline and the slicers will become more helpful. I will discuss this slicer and timeline concept again when I'll let you know about the different charts, and will when we will be create a dashboards to present the data. So comes to the design section, we have different styles present. If you want to see in this design, you can use that. We have multiple, you can use any one of it. If you want to see banded rows, means if you want to show the rows line or the column line, so you can select this. Or column, if you don't want to show column header, you can select this. If you don't want to show row header, you can select this or uncheck this. Okay, so this will only for the visualization purpose, so you can use the design there itself. And here in the blank rows, insert blank line after each item or remove blank line after each item. You can uh, you won't be able to see here. So I will be discussing about the report layout then. Uh, let's say go to the last pivot table, wherein I have already created this, wherein I want to show this layout in the outline form. So it will bifurcate the region, product categories, and count of customer ID in the three different columns, wherein in the compact form, it will show you in two column itself, wherein east you can uh, like expand this option accordingly. But if you see for show in outline form, then you will get product category as in different column. And if you want to show this is in the tabular form, then there is an option of expanding this option as well, and in the form of the table, and wherein you will be able to see the total in the bottom. So these all are the report layout. And if you want to use repeat all items in the table, then it will repeat all labels every time. If you don't want to repeat all item labels, then select do not repeat. So in this way, we have covered pivot table analyze in the design tab. There are much more options present like group selections and group. You can explore all those options, and let us know in the comment section if you have any doubt. So I'll discuss in the next videos. However, this is all about the pivot table. So that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye bye.